Welcome to another video in which I react to Dragon Ball Legends Information Summer Edition, going over all of the details of Legends Summerfest and the absolutely insane update information. But before we get into all of that, please consider liking if you enjoy this video, and please consider subscribing as well if you have not done so already if you enjoy the channel. Of course, like most Legends informations these days, we have a promotion code for 200 Chrono Crystals, but we're starting things right off with the update. Massive waiting match updates. Yes, as seen in the news posts, we are getting major, massive updates to the rating match systems, such as having 2 boosts being every season instead of every 2 seasons, etc, etc, etc. But ranked match rank changes will be merged, so battle rank and season rank will both be combined, so battle rank will no longer exist. That score between 1 through 70 will no longer exist. So now it will be based solely on rating points, honestly. Oh! Rating match major update. Okay, I've definitely talked with some people about this. I'm saying, yo, this doesn't necessarily mean that God rank is going away. But they're actually adding on to it. That is unexpected. No lie, that Master and Grandmaster title as top 5,000, top 3,000, really like that addition. Oh, and they added a Super God! They added a Super God! Whoa! Whoa! Wow! Whoa! That's actually insane! Yo! Top 100 get Super God? Yo, that is wild. That is wild, chat. Of course, we got the Beginner League, the Medium League, and then the Hard League in Legends League, pitting you against opponents of similar skill level. Now, it's definitely a problem in the earlier days of Legends when you'd be in Gold, and then you just, like, face a diamond player, right? So you'd be like, what the heck? Why am I battle rank like 65 facing a 45 player? And then like the math for the rating points would be like super weird, so if you lose, you know, they definitely done a good job on making sure that doesn't happen, but I'm assured that this is just such a great change, especially for the beginning players, to have them locked into their own league for beginners. And of course you have Rising League for, you know, people who are not beginners, who definitely aren't Legends League. Definitely are not Legends League eligible. Because yeah, it's definitely tough being in like the room of the strongest, for sure. Legends League, players will be demoted if they abstain from participating or place in the bottom 25% of the rankings. The Rising League, however, you cannot be demoted down to Challenger League, which makes sense. Challenger League is definitely only supposed to be for the beginner players. Rising League is for the good players, and the Legends League is for the top ranks. Season ranks will be determined at the start of the following season according to the previous season's battle rank. Season rewards will also be reset, so take this chance to jump into PvP, the discontinuation of battle ranks. However, PvP is under maintenance right now for an entire day, I believe, or a little bit more, because of all these crazy changes. I genuinely think that PvP is going to be better off because of these changes. Yo, having more on the actual top, like having more top ranks, I think is awesome, for sure. Auto match. Rule set exclusive to Challenger League, tried out for a more casual way of joining PvP, so this is if you want to just grind rank in the beginning to go up from the bottom league, I guess. I guess this is for bottom league only. So that's cool. That's cool. I think this is fine of a change, specifically because it's only for bottom league. Battle summary, view data, number of character switches, number of first strikes, average arts combo length, successful vanishing steps. Okay, I think this detailed breakdown of information will actually be very, very fun to look at, to be honest. I'm very happy about the battle summary update. That seems like it could be very, 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 very interesting for evaluation. I'm actually very proud of that. That definitely seems like very, very good updates all around. We got a lot of stuff to cover, chat. But with that, merging of rank categories, introduction of the league system are the two big changes, and the smaller changes are the auto match rules and battle summary, which are those are just small quality of life changes, not doing too much. But definitely the introduction of the league system is massive, and the merging of rank categories is also massive. You'll be able to collect a variety of legend information in card form, the all-new card collection mechanic from the card machine. Oh, okay. These cards come in 3 different rarities, normal, rare, and SR. And some of the super rare cards also feature special effects. Plus, the lineup in the card machine will change regularly. New cards will be released as time goes on. I think this could be a fun mechanic, another fun collection mechanic. I think so. I think so. I genuinely think this could be cool. Longer for 10 days and get an SR card of your choosing. Okay, that makes sense. Of course, it's a lot of older illustrations being featured now, but I definitely hope they even feature illustrations of characters that we can't necessarily play as, but it's definitely, looks very, very nice based on how many times you play the card machine or the cards you have in collection. There'll be titles as rewards up for grabs, along with more chances to pull for card collection packs. Be sure to give the new card collection a try. I think this is just a just something to have on the side. I know there's definitely going to be like, why is there another collection mechanic? But it's like it's fine. You know, it's definitely. I'm not the one to be like, why is there another thingamabob? But like, no, we just take that, right? It's literally just another thing to just casually collect on the side, right? It's not like a big of a deal because you don't actually fight with these cards, so it's literally just a it's literally just a thing to collect. Also have web store points, but they reset every month. Reward you based on your web store usage, so this is basically for paid players, I assume. Connect your Bandai ID of your transfer settings and get Card Crystals 100, which is a single summon. So, no, not bad, not bad. It's free CC. Really just free CC at the end of the day. We can go ahead and have that. Moving on, let's introduce the summer campaign kicking off tomorrow. Legend Summerfest will be, of course, revealing characters. We're going to be releasing this as an annual campaign. I believe they said annual campaign, which will be releasing new characters. Obviously special events, more lined up. Summer theme of the campaign. We're going to run this as an annual campaign. Okay. Yeah, I thought I saw that. I was about to say, annual campaign. Very good. Legend Summerfest kickoff celebration. Play every day. Free step summon. 1 step available to play every day. 1 SP or higher guarantee every step. So very, very good. Oh, okay. Not too bad. Not too bad for a free summon. There will be an exchange shop. Now the Legend Summerfest premium medals you acquire from various Legend Summerfest events. And you trade for Chrono Crystals, Legends Limited Z Power, and even special feature rewards. I think Summerfest being a yearly thing is very good. Very, very good to have that be a yearly thing. Get a free Ultra Super Vegito to top off Legend Summerfest. That's nice. That is nice. That's awesome. That is awesome, honestly. Ultra Super Vegito, free copies of him. We take that. We definitely take that for sure. Everyone Rise, Worldwide Missions, Legends, Summer Festival. And then we have Worldwide Missions, Individual Missions, and Exchange Shop to get rewards as well. Season 1 objective, number of raids cleared. Clear both individual and worldwide missions to get 1,300 Chrono Crystals. Okay? Okay, definitely a lot of rewards seeing here as well, so that's very awesome. But now it's time for the character reveal. It's definitely going to be a movie because they're going to do a movie premiere after this. I'm hoping it's Slug, but we take something cooler as well, but really any movie that will be not, like, already represented. Yeah, it's cooler, okay, it's cooler. Yeah, it's cooler. It's definitely cooler. It's definitely cooler. Transforming cooler would be nice, though, I'm not going to lie. Transforming cooler would be very nice. Transforming cooler would be nice.
This is my third transformed state, but I found a fourth beyond it.
That is a nice Ultra animation for sure. Yeah, another Wicked Bloodline buff, we take that for sure. Well, I know in this game they call it a Lineage of Evil, because that's a Dokkan term. Ultra Final Form Cooler's model looks insane, and of course we have the mask suit up as the intro as well. Oh, nice! Yeah, he definitely looks very good from a character model and animation perspective. Oh! 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 Doki Baki auto win clashes and auto win the Rising Rush. Ooh, wow, that looks nice. Yeah, and of course we have the Supernova.
Struggle all you want. It's over. That's what you get for disgracing my family.
Yo, he does look absolutely fantastic, though. That summon period is so long. What the? Wait a minute. Yo, I'm not the only one who saw that, right? Summon period 826, 10-5. And there you have it. Final Form Cooler is joining the fight in Ultra Rarity. Cooler is going to be an attacker that comes with these two offensive features with the Dokibaki Auto Win and the Rising Rush Defeat Notification. Very nice to see Frieza's clan getting a lot of love. You can definitely pair him with some other Frieza clan members for sure. However, you can also pair him up with sagas from the movies because movies is in a very good state. Seeing this transformation animated in Legends in ink, this is awesome, chat. This is so good. Seeing this in ink, very fantastic choice of an Ultra. Cooler's very fantastic choice of an Ultra with the mask suit up and definitely very good ink art for sure. That's awesome. That's actually awesome. I'm quite impressed with how he turned out. His model looks fantastic too as well. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. He just looks awesome. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to want to summon for him, but he looks good. If you summon on Cooler, I won't even blame you, cause he even has the pity. Shoot, that pity might be something to keep in consideration, though. That pity might be something to keep in consideration, chat. I'm not wrong about that pity, though. We gotta think about that. But, yo, that might be a hype character to try to pull, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Cooler looks awesome. Especially to pair up with Full Power Frieza. Chat. I could cook up some ideas for teams with Cooler for sure. Definitely pair him with... Oh, he's yellow. I like that. I like that, actually. I like that he's yellow. Melee type, transforming warrior, lineage of evil, and powerful opponent, and of course, sagas from movies as the other category as well. Transforming warrior, not too big. Lineage of evil, definitely. Powerful opponent, definitely. And sagas from the movies, most definitely. So, he definitely had... Doki Baki Impact Win, destroy a card and draw another ult? Whoa! Activate Rising Rush, defeat notification, and defeat... Deal supreme damage to enemy? Wow, what a counter! Whoa! Yeah, it's definitely the same ability as the Vegito. And that was an ability to be reckoned with, so... I imagine using Cooler will be feeling similar to having... Oh, I love Evolve type. I love... Guaranteed Endurance Notification when he goes into Release type. Sheesh, such a strong ability. Rising Rush activation, nullify element disadvantages uncancelable. I mean, Rising Rush is already one... Yeah, that's gonna make his Rising Rush his hard. Ooh, I love an Evolve type for sure. Use 3 Strike Arts Blast cards to get the unique gauge to max. Evolve type charges greatly each time a Strike Blast Arts is used. Yeah, it definitely seems similar to Evolution Blue Vegeta with his gauge. More details will be posted a bit later on the official Legends website, so be sure to check them out. Of course, you can obviously also watch Dragon Ball Z, The Strongest Rivals, Cooler's Revenge. Free to stream for a limited time. I'll actually be watching that for sure, because I think it's going to be fun to go ahead and watch the movie in preparation for the character. Lineage of Evil, though, that's going to be good to see for sure. For freaking sure. Oh, I wonder what buffs we're going to get for Lineage of Evil. Sagas from the movies, but I'm hoping it's Lineage of Evil buffs, to be honest. Celebrate the arrival of the new character. We also have Ultra Final Form Cooler Summon tickets up for grabs at the exchange shop. They're doing a pretty good job with the Summerfest, honestly. Really love to see that for sure. For sure. For new character info, but of course we got more to share.
Next up is this.
Okay, clear the high difficulty Ultra Space-Time Rush and get 500 Chrono Crystals. I do like how they're having more high difficulty events, not necessarily to the level of a single player game like Dokkan. It's not like, oh, this is like super hard, but they're definitely trying to have a little bit more single player content for sure. Nothing beats a Legends Summerfest Raid 2026 Season 1. Beat the special raid boss to get Chrono Crystals. You'll need raid tickets to challenge the special raid boss. Get 1 raid ticket every day by checking out the raid screen. Interesting. Interesting. So of course, you want to make sure to use your valuable raid.
Believe it or not, you'll be guaranteed to obtain Chrono Crystals for every win. Of course,
notice you can also obtain Chrono Crystals by defeating the regular raid bosses. You should be sure to try it out. And aim to turn tons of Chrono Crystals. Up next, we have this. Hyperdimensional Choice Co-op. More dual coins or lots of equipment. Take on the boss with the rewards you want. Honestly, dual coins might be my preferred choice because I want to use that to upgrade characters, but equipment makes sense as well. But I think the better option is dual coins. For sure, definitely makes sense with the... I know Slug was definitely a, what's it called, red herring, but I know Icarus was also in the Cooler movie, if I was, recalling correctly. ICARUS Cooler movie? Was Icarus in the Cooler's Revenge? Appears alongside Gohan in the movie DBZ Cooler's Revenge. Okay. Oh, A-tier Frieza! Tier Z Cooler! Tier S Metal Cooler. Tier S 13 Feature Boost Broly. Tier Z Goku! Tier S Super Vegeta, obviously. Tier A Legends Limited, Goku and Vegeta, and Tier A Orange Piccolo. Most of these are movie buffs, except for Vegeta, which he's there because he is definitely there for the fact that he's getting some buffs. New PvP trial campaign, 500 Chrono Crystals as well. Earn rewards based on matches played regardless of the outcome. Oh, and then there's a treasure battle as well. Nice! Very good. Awesome. That's amazing, actually. I'm gonna love to see how this turns out when I get the chance to play this, because it's going to be a lot of work on my side. For sure, but open up Panel Adventure, Legend Summerfest Edition Season 1. They're bringing back Panel Adventure. I definitely like the adventures that they're doing now, especially Panel Adventures. I'm really happy about Panel Adventures. Weekend Special Choice, Mega Upgrade Bonanza, Weekend Arts Boost Battle, Job Requests increased to 2. Nice! Nice! That means the Weekend Summon will become a Step Summon. Play it 3 days in a row for a guaranteed LF Sparking. That's probably bait, but that's definitely very good. Special sale on its way as well to celebrate the start of the campaign too. Okay, that's very good. Very good. Very happy to cover Cooler's abilities in a second. Definitely compare well with the other characters released. I think he's gonna drop into a very good spot, especially on movies. I think everyone's first instinct is to run him on movies or powerful opponent, but there's definitely something to say about running him on the actual Lineage of Evil team himself.
Alright, it's time for what you've all been waiting for.
The Chrono Crystal Code, yeah. Okay, so that is it for the information. Very good stuff to see. Summer 7893.
Follow the directions on the slide
Write
to
that
go to
down.
the web store, enter the promo code, and receive your gift. It's claimable right now. To use the web store, you'll need to have a
I wrote that down with a
connected
pen,
through the
so
data transfers
I'm able to remember that information. But since we have all this information covered,
be sure to check it out.
oh, what's gonna be the support though?
Dragon Ball Z, the strongest rival, increases strength for a limited
No
time
awakening
on
details is
this channel.
interesting
There
though.
will also be a watch party for it right after
Because
the
we're
event.
going to
So
have,
watch the intense battle between Cooler and
of course,
Go to the
buffs
movie's premiere
for
page on
movies
the
as
YouTube
well.
channel.
But if this is a
Look forward
two-part,
to the film.
I would like to. Everyone wants to see Bird Coup drop, probably with Piccolo or someone else. So I think Legend Bird Coup would be very exciting. Legend Bird Coup with the revival animation. I think this could be a good campaign for sure. Very fun campaign to see. Cool W Cooler movie though. W Cooler. I mean, I know he has the Legends Limited, but that Ultra looks actually insane. That is definitely an insane Ultra drop for sure. Like, they definitely aren't slowing down on the hype. Just all you really. They just kind of keep it going round and round for sure. That is crazy. That is, the cancel is insane. Both of the cancels he has are insane. Yeah. Rising Rush KO. To have the notification is quite good, but you can only see that if you actually lose the guest though, so. But that's definitely gonna be very good to have his Rising Rush guaranteed. For sure. He does look good though. He does look amazing, but should you summon? We're about to find out in a second through his kit, but I think definitely you should start to have in your back of your mind about Legends Festival. I think when we come down to it, it's September, October, November. So we have September, 3 months until festival. I'd say three months until fest. So it should be on your radar, but I think until I think in like a month we should come back and have this conversation of like, okay, maybe we should start saving for festival, y'all, to make sure we have enough for that. But let's go ahead and get into the details. But do remember, this will have the best pity in the game, the 450 pity. as well, so do keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and get to those details. Alright everyone, with that being said, let's get into the abilities of Ultra. Final Form Cooler, he is yellow with the tags Transforming Warrior, Lineage of Evil, Powerful Opponent, and Sagas from the Movies, giving a Z ability boost to Lineage of Evil, Sagas from the Movies, base strike attack and defense, and a further buff to Lineage of Evil Ultimate Awakened damage. And the Ultra ability is Lineage of Evil, and the strikes have armor and deal impact and on activation damage guard 30% for 5 counts, blast deal impact with no other effects. The special moves deal massive impact damage and on activation special move damage plus 50% for 3 counts and cancel enemy buff effects. Also, if Unique Gauge is release type, nullify element disadvantages through 3 counts uncancelable. Green card, on activation, key 40, remove Strike Art's seal. Also, if Unique Gauge is release type, draw Strike Art's next. Vanishing Gauge 80%, one time. Activation reset when release type, Unique Gauge reaches 0. And on hit, draw Strike Art's next. Next, activate Strike Art's damage 50% up, non-stacking, and nullify special cover changes for 5 counts and comparable into Strike, Blast, Green card, Blue card, and the Ultimate Arts. And this has armor as well. And the Ultimate card deals Supreme, Explode damage, on activation, Ultimate damage, 40% up for 3 counts, all enemy health restoration, minus 50 for 3 counts. Also, if Unique Gauge is release type one time, nullify element disadvantages for 3 counts, uncancelable. So, one time, because he also draws another ultimate, so you can't get that a second time, I see. So, that is going to be something to note. On hit, ally sub counts minus 5. Also, if Unique Gauge is release type, deal half the damage to standby members, and that has armor. Main ability, 25 counts, destroy 1 card and draw the ult, health 40%, keep 50 health restoration, 30% for 3 counts, nullify attribute downgrades, abnormal conditions for 3 counts, uncancelable. Star ability, damage 350, damage guard 330, Q cover 50, draw speed 1, protect Dragon Balls for 40 counts. When 2 or more enemy battle members are Saiyan sub-counts on switch, minus 2, ally damage 20%. All uncancelable. Unique ability, on enemy character confrontation, draw Strike Arts next, health 5%, key 30, nullify damage received, element at disadvantage for 3 counts. On arts use one time, activations reset on switch, nullify special cover change for 5 counts. On strike arts draw or use, health 3%, damage 20%, 10 counts. When hit by enemy arts, one time, activations reset on switch, health 10%, ally sub counts minus 3, enemy key minus 40, seal enemy special move arts and rising rush for 5 counts. On Doki Baki impact, activate Doki Baki auto win. On Doki Baki impact win one time, destroy 1 card, then draw the ultimate next. On Rising Rush activation, nullify element disadvantages for 3 counts uncancelable, all enemy health restoration minus 70%, 3 counts. On Rising Rush hit, if wagers lost, activate the defeat notification and deal supreme damage to the enemy. Has a blast cover into blue card, evolve type, and to release type starts as evolve type. Evolve type, when Unique Gauge becomes full on level 1 plus, draw Strike Arts next, key 30, cancel attribute downgrades, level 2, all enemy sub counts plus 2, level 3, switch to release type, Dragon Balls plus 1, and prevent all enemy special cover changes while release type, damage 40% uncancelable, protect hand, and nullify endurance. When Unique Gauge reaches 0, switch back to the evolve type level 1. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3 release. Okay, kind of like Black's evolve gauge, right? Where it just evolves through card into the ultimate, and then back to level 1, or card, special move, powerful, and then just level 1. Okay, I see the vision here. I see the vision. Definitely want to run them in the leader slot if you're doing movies. Definitely want to run them in the leader slot if you're doing Powerful Opponent. In Lineage of Evil, though, I feel like you could get away with running him with Frieza and then putting someone else in the leader slot as well. I definitely think I think I pair him with Ultra Frieza. I just don't know who the third character would be that I would want to pair him with, but I definitely know at least Frieza for sure. Frieza for sure. I just don't know who I'd pair up on the third, but yes, this is a very good character. I would recommend you to consider summoning. However, just keep in mind that the Legends Festival is 3 months away, so keep that in your back pocket. However, let's go ahead and get back into the Legends information video. Honestly, the only thing that was missing from this Legends Information Summer Edition was a buff to a previous character, whether that be Zenkai Awakening, whether that be equipment, or we didn't even see a reveal of a equipment, didn't we? No, we actually did not, which is very interesting to see. However, seeing the rating match updates in these tiers, of course, tiers in the actual rankings themselves, such as 1 star to 7 star, and of course the icon changes when you reach 5,000, I believe, and 3,000, and then 1,000, and then you get also a new one for 100. So seeing things around the God rank, I think that's also very nice as well. So I think these tiers themselves look very good instead of just having a battle rank number and the tiers. I think having it only be the tiers, I think this system works a lot better, especially with the neighboring ranks on God. I'm a big, huge fan of all these changes, and having skill-based matchmaking in here. Very, very, very good for the game. Of course, there's a beginner league, and then the normal league, and then the hard league, if that makes any sense. So, it's gonna be very, very, very good to see here. Autumn match rules and the battle summary itself isn't that crazy, but it's just quality of life updates. But the other two is going to be absolutely insane, and we did get the confirmation that in the Legends news, we're going to be getting rating match 2 boost changes as well, which I've covered in a previous video, but it's definitely something to keep note of. Those are going to definitely change the way that this game is going to be played for sure, because you are going to have it be where instead of every 2 seasons, you are going to instead see changes every 1 season now. So that is going to be very, 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 very good to see. I think that's definitely better. And of course, the card collection, I think the card collection is going to be nice, but I think it's definitely going to be something where it's one of those things where it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know? It's just gonna be one of those things where it's just something to just a cool thing to have in the game. But of course, there is going to be battle rank missions ending, and PvP is under maintenance, so we're gonna have heavy stuff there. But new characters and the like are going to have some changes. So characters with a unique equipment are going to be put into C tier the season following their featured period, so keep that in mind. They'll be featured for 1 season when they get their unique equipment and forced back into C tier. And of course, we're gonna have it so where the featured system is now not 2 seasons, it's gonna be 1 to accurately reflect play rate a little bit more, which I don't know why it wasn't like that, but I think that's everything I wanted to cover in this video. Of course, should you summon for cooler, if you have the resources, I think this is probably one of the last like hype spots I could say, okay, you can still probably have time to save up. Like, even if you dump, like, even if you hand dump like this and like the rest of the month plus some, because this banner lasts for a long time too, so I think that's going to be very, very, very important to see. But this summer campaign is definitely premium, definitely a premium way to cap off the summer for sure, so I am very, very, very happy about that. Very happy about how strong this character is. But the banner lasts for quite some time. Until it lasts for about a month. So definitely I'm going to consider trying to see if I can go for the pity system. Let me calculate that pity once more, because the pity is 440 divided by 40 because the free steps count, and then you have 11 rotations. 11 times 3,000, 33,000 plus one more summon is 34,000. That being the pity number, I think that's great, actually. Even though we have the CC cap at 20k, I think you could definitely finesse that a lot easier than the 40k, almost 50k pity for the Ultras as well, when it started off at 600. Then being down at 450, very nice. A tier. S tier, Z tier, absolutely amazing. Okay, but very, very good character drop. Very hype character drop to see another final form cooler again and debuting in ultra rarity as well. And seeing this transformation scene in the ink art, that's awesome. That's absolutely amazing. But Lineage of Evil fans, we freaking ride off of this one. Let's go! But with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. I know I did. As a fan of Frieza's Bloodline, we are very much eating with this one. We are very, very much eating with this one for sure. Yeah, this is awesome. This is very, very awesome to see. Let's go, everyone! Yahoo!
This is my third transformed state, but I found a fourth beyond it.
Yo! That is sick. That is so sick. Oh.
Yes, time to die.
Having this Ultra come in, being the mask closing in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. He did an incredible job with this one, for sure. And I can actually consider summoning for Ultras if I've prepared because of the Pity update. I never considered summoning on Ultras before Pity, but now that I have Pity, I think there's actually a chance that you could see me summoning for more and more Ultras chat. And especially the free Ultra copy as well. Very, very, very good as well. But with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed this amazing Dragon Ball Legends video. And until next time, bye everyone!